Hello, and welcome to Golf Club Wasteland. Now, a long, long time ago, which was about half a year ago or so, I recorded a little bit of gameplay of this. But I didn't like it, so I'm redoing it. Also, I never finished it and I completely forgot the story up to where I was, and so I'm just gonna redo it all. You have a problem with that? I'm taking it up with my attorney. Yeah. Show tutorial, yes. Oh, now there's sound. Welcome to Wasteland. I ran to the restricted area where the taxi ship landed. Oh, that's loud. Alright. Oh hey, it's that that statue in Bosnia or Serbia. Oh, somewhere in Yugoslavia. Editor put it on screen. Yeah, it's that one that's used to like in every movie that shows dystopia. New diary entry. Radioactivity. Usually a group would arrive. What the f***? I forgot about pink udders. Outskirts of Alphaville. It became my habit to watch them play from behind the fence. Oh! Hello. Huh. What's this about a diary entry?
Deepest tunes, the warmest memories. Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Well, that brings us to the end of the show. It's been a real journey. Music, stories, and memories. Radio Nostalgia from Mars has it all. If you want to be involved with RNFM, have a story to tell, a memory to share, contact us via the usual internet channels and leave a short message outlining your contribution. Once your story idea is vetted and greenlit by corporate, we'll track you down to organize a time to record you. Please note that not all stories are accepted, and we are not permitted to give out criteria, so stories and ideas are submitted at your own risk. A big thank you to our show sponsor, OMAS, the no stress, no fuss drink for the ultra elite. And a big thank you to corporate for allocating us this precious time and their resources on this tight beam to you. I hope you've enjoyed the show. It's been a pleasure to take your hand. We're playing out with Crowded in My Mind, a song that always reminds us that no matter how cramped and stuffy we feel, in the end, there is always a breath of fresh air in memories of blue skies.
Muzika iz starih dobrih dana. Radio Nostalgia Samas.
Welcome to Wasteland. My legs are numb. I'm too old for these trips. 54.6 million kilometers to play a game of golf. I share nothing else with these idiots from Tesla City. Ooh! That aged like fine wine. Sorry, did I say wine? I meant like fucking milk. Entry 2, radioactivity. But here I am. So many lonely, guilt-ridden years have passed. Outskirts of Alphaville. There's Alphaville. I should stop by John Luke's for a warm croissant and espresso. Did I see someone move on that fence? Starting to see things. Must be the shock of coming back. Hazy dreams 2 strokes to or less to unlock. Shit. Almost hole in one. Okay, good. 2 new entries. Easy dreams. They wore protective suits, like giant insects with jetpacks. Pipe dreams.
Crowds in New York, crowds in Berlin, crowds in Tokyo, Paris, London, Shanghai, Belgrade, Rio, Bombay, Mexico City, Moscow.
Oh, it's not done yet? Come on.
On the phones, crowds in the papers, crowded sounds in the wind. It's crowded in our minds, so crowded in our crowded on the screens, crowds
Yes!
crowds in the papers, crowded sounds in the wind. It's
That was,
so crowded
that was definitely a hole in one. That was definitely... Sorry. Oh shit, what was that? I fucking hate this radio. Anyways, burned bridges. Once they spotted me, tried to hunt me down. Diary. Burned bridges. No one has the guts to say it, but we all know that half of Mars' population is on those mass pills. People just can't cope. Hazy dreams. I have to stay on the golf course. The corporation will be suspicious if I roam off. And a couple of golfers disappeared. Better stay safe. I'll break my neck on shipping containers with these mutant seagulls on drugs. The fuck she say? Well,
Please stand by for next transmission in 30 seconds.
vote populist. How many
Stand
holes do
by
I
for
have to
next
go?
transmission.
We got it.
in
Next
20
transmission.
seconds.
Silence, bitch.
In 15 seconds.
That's actually not that bad.
In 10 seconds. In 5 seconds. In 1 second.
Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Yeah, to all you Martians out there, welcome to another edition of Radio Nostalgia from Mars.
Once they spotted me, they tried to hunt me down.
Plenty of great stuff coming your way onto Soul Show, you know.
Or once they spotted me and tried to hunt me down. Ah, shit, son of a bitch.
Base out here among the stars. Like I said, your tight beam to Radio Nostalgia from Mars. Breathe easy, kick back, and reminisce.
Is it cheating if I'm restarting the level? I guess it is. But also, I really want those diary entries. No one knows the way. I guess they thought I was contaminated. Dangerous. Oh, I remember this, son of a bitch. I want to try something. It's gonna be... Okay. Okay, hold on. I want to try something. I want to try something else. So I throw wham. Beautiful. And wham. And then wham. I wonder, is that gonna let me? No, right? No, it's not worth the risk. Oh, wait, I get it now. I get it now.
I understand it now.
I understand it now. Mm-hmm.
I understand it now.
Yeah, see, it doesn't go between the gaps.
I understand it now.
Kicking off the show with a club classic, Proto 2021. A long
I understand it
lost
now.
anthem recently discovered in the archives here on Mars. That should take most of us back to the days when Mars was nothing but an evening star in the sky.
I understand it now.
And large social gatherings were still normal and carefree. Speaking of carefree, look out for 3 new OMAS flavors, pink, green, and yellow.
I understand it now.
Feel calm.
I understand it now.
Right, moving on. As always, we've collected some stories from our beloved callers. And up first is a young
understand it
man
now.
who might just be the luckiest one of us all.
События, воспоминания, старые добрые времена, оригинальные источники, подлинные истории, надежда, вдохновение, драма, радионостальгия с Марса.
I nearly missed the boat to Mars. I mean, the rumours about something big happening in Alphaville had been floating for a few years, and of course it was impossible
Hey,
to separate
Ireland.
fact from fiction. At that time, I barely made it through insurgent territory to this floating
That's not
ghetto
Irish.
about an
What am I
hour away
saying?
from Alphaville by motorboat. I won't go into detail, but the crew I ran with bribed an outpost guard to go have a really long piss, while we used his comms to access their intranet.
Scottish?
Their information turned out just as
Oof.
distorted as ours, but we found one channel that changed everything.
Oh shit.
Some bright spark in Alphaville had made color-coded
Containers with
spreadsheets
contraband.
of shipping data a monkey could understand. Imports into Alphaville were off the charts, while exports had zeroed out completely. I mean, nothing was coming out, even on the black market, which incidentally was fully accounted for, meaning it had to be sanctioned all along. So we knew something was up. Of course, Alphaville media spun this situation heavily. The insurgents were blamed for everything, disrupting supply lines, stealing aid, and so on. But it was really Alphaville stockpiling on a scale unseen in modern history. What tipped us off that they were planning to leave Earth is what they were stockpiling. Fuel. Specifically, dinitrogen tetroxide and hydrazine. Old school. But they're chemicals used as rocket fuel. They're easy to store, but they're highly toxic and require careful handling, which explained another gruesome discovery: the covert shipping and dumping of bodies. A lot of bodies. There were so many that some of those bodies had started washing up in our neighbourhood, so toxic even scavengers stayed away. Coincidentally, it suddenly became much easier to get a multi-day work pass into Alphaville. We were so hungry and focused on other resources, we didn't make the connection. We assumed the workers were skipping on the visa. In fact, I was planning to do the exact same thing. So actually, I lucked out. I'm a small guy, and Alphaville was so strapped for labour at that point that I was given an unscreened pass and ended up in heavy labour, moving enormous containers into storage with mechanical suits, but it didn't fit them. So I was just given a scanner instead and told to scan serial numbers all day. It was very hard to breathe, so I traded for a spare hazmat suit from a drunk guard and put it on. Not unusual at all to hang out all day in a hazy. Technically just walking outside required one those days. That's what saved me, twice. Whew, I mean, hindsight is 20/20, but those containers were the rocket fuel, and in no way was it being stored and transported safely. All those guys died, withered to skin and bone. Nasty stuff. Again, it was all hidden in plain sight. Hell, we were all skin and bone at
I
that
feel you,
point.
buddy.
We just assumed everyone was starving. I only got onto one of the last ships up to Mars because I was in a hazmat suit and holding that scanner, which I think had stopped working within the first days of my assignment. I never told anyone, and no one ever asked. I guess I was confused with security or something. All I remember is being yelled at, rushed into a shuttle, and then everyone patting me on the back and calling me Scully, the name embedded in the biometrics of the suit. I never saw my crew or the sky again.
Radio Nostalgia from Mars.
Okay.
Wow, what amazing luck to be in the right suit at the right time.
Sure. Luck.
Just goes to show, dressing appropriately for the job can really go a long way.
Swing a dead man's suit.
Speaking of dressing appropriately, here's a Mars fun fact. Despite an average temperature of well below minus 80 degrees centigrade, if you step outside without a suit on, you won't freeze to death, your blood will boil. That's due to the low atmospheric pressure outside. So please maintain your suits properly and follow decontamination protocols strictly at all times when returning from extra habitat activities. No suit, no life, as we say.
Radio Nostalgia from Mars.
Great. Can I read those entries now?
Right.
Nope.
How about a 21st century love song remixed for the 22nd? Who's watching who? Espionage or true love? I guess we'll never really be quite sure.
Ooh, I love this one. No one knows the way. I guess they thought I was contaminated. Dangerous. Containers with contraband. But this was strange. This one, he played alone. Yacht without a party. So I followed him. Diary. I found a book. Burn bridges. No one has the guts to say it, but we all know that half of Mars' population is on those old mass pills. People just can't cope. No one knows the way. I found a book. Keep Ithaca always in your mind. Konstantin Cavafy. Ithaca. Containers with contraband. Regret is unbearable. They didn't let me go back for her. Perhaps I could have done something. Steal a ship and fly back. There's no excuse, really. You're always responsible. I know the person who owned this yacht. This is sad. My God, look at this. Oh, we're in the Slav clans. Polish? No, that's not Polish. That's not even close. Cyrillic. Maybe syllables, right, in Cyrillic? I usually know things like this. I'm very good at geography. I swear. Somali pirates. Shit. I think I know what happened here. Where do I go? Oh, it's where. I love this song. Orgasm, what?
That only the agency can see. No place for us to hide. No room for love to be.
You're home away from home. Radio nostalgia from Mars.
English, finally!
Ah, Surveillance Love Song, an oldie, but a goodie. Sophie Jazz reminding us that love remains as complicated as ever, despite our patented matchmaking algorithms and genetic profiling. On
What?
the subject of complications, the Mars Time Conglomerate has asked me to mention that even though a Mars sol is 40 minutes longer than a day on Earth, you do not have to manually add 40 minutes to your clocks every sol. We are officially on Mars clock time, so every second, minute and hour across all systems and devices are 2.7% longer by design. I know it's confusing at first, but just keep time as usual. For all practical purposes, we live a 24-hour day up here, just like we did on Earth.
Слушайте радио носталгiju sa Marsa.
Okay, on with the show. Well, we've had a few requests for some classical music, and boy do I have a double treat for all you classical and vinyl lovers out there. A genuine record playing off an actual record player on loan from a dedicated RNFM fan. So grab a tube of OMS, sit back and enjoy some chill neoclassical vibes with that warm vinyl sound right here on Radio Nostalgia from Mars.
I'm gonna get it. I know I'm gonna get it. Yes! Skip available. Nah, bitch. Pronounce that. In the hills, let me tell you the story. Oh, what the fuck? What are those? Guns? Oh my god, that's a war zone. When I think about it, I don't want to go back to Mars. All my dead friends are here, my memories, home. I'm along among the survivors than here. If I'm so important, they should let the heroes of the Mars colony go back home and die peacefully. Wait, is that the next one? Oh, Covfefe ideology. The monument to the revolution, sad and beautiful. We deserve the great catastrophe. Wait. Oh, it's still... Okay, then. We'll read as we go. Send it. Suka. Okay, send it, but not. I fucking hate golf. I fucking hate golf. I'm moving back. Swabisk?
Take a moment. Relax.
I'm not
Remember,
relaxed.
With Radio Nostalgia from
How can I relax with music like that in the background? The fuck? Excuse me, I didn't mean to burp. Covfefe ideology. A few years ago, the weather became severe. Is that another brutalist statue somewhere in the world? And I fucking didn't mean to do that. Covfefe ideology. The moment to the revolution. The monument to the revolution. Sad and beautiful. We deserve the great catastrophe. Corporations bought politicians, who bought voters, who bought into the inevitability of war. In the meantime, these same corporations invested in Mars. Now they have a clean slate on Earth. Fuck yes. Neon, starvation and epidemics spread. Oh yeah, the little hospital building. Man. Oh god, more pink fucking cows. Jesus. When I was a kid, I thought the building was an ugly piece of brutalist modernism named after a communist company. Damn, I guess we're already getting into it. Later, they renamed it after some post-communist tycoon. Oh, I love it. Naming is important. They named the new capital Tesla City. Not sure Nikola Tesla would have approved given his history with despicable businessmen. My statement still stands of aging like milk. Pink car. I know we see the kid sometimes in the background. Where is he? Pineapple pizza. Fuck you. Migrant motel. We were without food and water. We were out with English, motherfucker. Do you speak it? We were without food and the water made us sick. Hipster. Jouissance, whatever. My Group Motel. With their very own Arc de Triomphe. Bitch. Fucking scared the shit out of me. Stupid cancer child. I don't know why I thought that would go in the hole. Before we move on, let's read this. Migrant mode.
Radio Nostalgia Samas.
From neoclassical to electronica, we really do have it all here on Radio Nostalgia from
Do you have
Mars.
anything from the 40s?
First we heard
The
an original
1940s?
violin with music from an unknown composer, lost to time, I'm afraid. All I can say is it's a white label test pressing found in a recycling bin with just the word Aftermath written across the label. After that we got the blood pumping with an upbeat tune from Polytet AD and their classic tune, Do You Love Me?
No.
Exercise is mandatory. No groans, no bones. And mental exercise is just as important, so get on down to your local rec center for a dose of mentally stimulating team activities and some delicious OMAS. Okay, on to our next caller for the show. Mani reminds us that one person's pleasure is another person's pain, and that we might not all relax in the same way to the same things.
Radio Nostalgia from Mars.
Heartbeat. Tesla City is unbearable. As far as I'm concerned, this promised land is anything but a dictatorship without oxygen. All these daily routines and protocols about everything we took for granted on Earth are so exhausting. Is it safe to take off your hazmat to breathe? Is the water distilled from all our urine really safe? And exactly what behavior will trigger a social credit demotion? Not to mention, every sneeze is suspect. The whole dome has to be sanitized if someone even sniffles. You'd think we figured it out during the pandemics. I know social distancing up here is impossible, but how freaking difficult is it to keep your hands clean and just not sneeze on stuff? Anyway, maybe that's humanity in a nutshell. After all, we walked on the moon before really learning to walk on Earth. I digress. I just want to say that the effort put into maintaining basic life functions in this state-of-the-art society outweighs the benefit of being alive. Use your head, can't you? Use your head. You're on Earth, there's no cure for that. Sam Beckett wrote that in Endgame. We're not cured, regardless of what our de facto overlords claim.
It is why we must overthrow them for the benefit of the party.
Regardless of what our de facto overlords claim. It's ironic that the only thing we managed to export culturally onto another planet is a Silicon Valley brand of Protestantism. Sorry for rambling. Anyway, I called into the program to share some Earth sounds I captured. I'm sure listeners of RNFM who suffer from nostalgia like me will appreciate them. In the meditation dome, we can listen to the light sounds of the Tuscan country,
It's a
all the
fucking
grove shores of
Canadian.
Kefalonia, the blue Danube below the Schwarzwald.
The
I
Schwarzwald?
went to the meditation dome a few times, but just like yoga, I can't stand it.
Well, you don't stand
Simply,
it.
I don't miss nature at all.
Balance. Pose.
I was never a nature person, never really liked hiking or camping. I miss the city. This whole predicament started because we mixed with wilderness in the first place. This bullshit about Mother Nature sugarcoated the fact that maybe we were supposed to keep a sharp boundary between ourselves and the wild. And now we're demoted from Earthling to miserable Martian status. So at the end of every day, soul, I escape into texts I brought along. I drink that horrid canteen coffee and listen to urban sounds I recorded 15 years ago, mostly in New York and London. Here are some of my favorite sounds.
I don't need to hear the city, thanks. I'm good. I got
Sound
enough of that.
bicycle rolling down the street.
Great. I don't care. Anyways, Migrant Motel. Is that an albino monkey behind the fence? Arc de Triomphe. From Napoleonic bloodsheds to my sex-fueled college semester in Paris. Liberté, égalité, fraternité.
The sound of the bustling city
A
in the
cow's
morning,
udder
a call
is
and
neon
response of
pink.
cars and birds.
Why does it rhyme so well? Ismael and the albino giraffe. A privileged
And the
few
eagerness of my kids
escaped
in Washington
March.
Square as a group of street performers play the boombox and do tricks.
Another damp, crumpled book. It's a wicked world in all meridians. Herman Melville, Moby Dick. A taxi driver said to me once in LA, "Don't move here. There's no culture and there's no
Kettle goes
love."
off and the smell of Turkish
Whew.
coffee.
Amen. Giraffe. That's white.
And for some reason, I'm obsessed with the sound of New York MTA.
I don't want to hear the fucking MTA. Fucking brakes going. Give me some of that good old British. Mind the gap. Mind the gap. Mind the gap. Oh well. Where the fuck are we going? I guess Booyakasha? The Booyakasha works. Spoiler in. Yes. I never made it over the fire the first time. Ooh. Hello. What's that down there? Sorry, little guy. Punk. Never mind. I have nothing to apologize for. This is gonna burn you a little bit. Sorry. Oh, he avoided its little furs. Okay. Hey there, gentle giant. Probably haven't seen a human in a century or two. Jesus fuck. This place. Wilted mouths. Falk snooze. Falk snooze. Just because it's falk news. Oh no, we're in France. Washroom. My mother gave birth to an albino baby. Me. What the fuck? I love the signs in this game. 24-hour homo babies. shit. OMAS. Oh, so they had OMAS even here on Earth. Oh yeah, diary entries. Diary. Sanitation is a much more complicated issue than we expected before we moved to Mars. Bowels say more about a civilization than lofty proclamations. I make wine from my own recycled deck. Okay, buddy boy. Elevator to nowhere. 14 or less strokes. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave it off here. No, I'm not. That was beautiful. Elevator to nowhere. She died soon after the Great Catastrophe.
Why did we stop?
Ooh.
See, it's an illusion. We're still moving.
Tank. I'm making it in that hoop. Yes! Editor, translate that. And that. 24 years. So we're in Russia. Oh, so this is what happened after the war in Ukraine. Got it. Elevator. So what do I do? If I go there, remember I got stuck on this one before. I have to, okay, so I have to get it up on this car. Nope. Oh, I'm feeling history repeat itself.
Why did we stop?
We didn't. See, it's an illusion. We're still moving.
The Zen Hostel instead of hotel. Just realized.
Thank you, Manya, for sharing both your thoughts and your favorite sounds with us. That MTA recording actually got me digging into my proverbial record crate because it reminded me of this old track from my DJing days back on Earth called Tokyo 320, a minimal tech house homage to life in the commute and traveling while standing still. Wonderful stuff. Not so wonderful, though, is a spate of ecoplastic stockpiling occurring in sectors 7 through 12 after rumors of a pending shortage. Guys, ecoplastic items are freely dispensed at conveniently located kiosks around Tesla City, so there's simply no need to hoard any ecoplastic items. In fact, hoarding them deprives the 3D printers of the recyclable material they need to make them freely available. So your stockpiling is kinda defeating the point of renewable resources. There's a 14-sol grace period to return all parts not in use. No questions asked.
Well, I'm leaving it off here. If you'd like seeing this and want to see me continue, please like, subscribe.
However much you hold on, there's just one thing you can't stockpile.
I'm leaving it here, bitch. Shut up. Do not interrupt me again. I swear to God, if you interrupt me again, I will alt F4 your ass right.